E estamos de volta depois de receber o pessoal do Iraville Family Theme Park. E não se esqueçam de mandar as tais selfies se querem ganhar os 4 ingressos para poder levar os mais pequenitos a este parque excelente. Mas esta noite vamos apresentar algo diferente. Estamos sempre à procura de algo diferente para a hora quente e esta noite vamos, eu não, mas o nosso convidado vai deslumbrar vocês com truques. Ele é um ilusionista português, aqui de Massachusetts, e vai-nos mostrar alguns truques que certamente vão gostar. Ele é também músico, portanto vai mostrar os seus diversos talentos aqui. Senhoras e senhores, é com imenso gosto que apresentamos o sensacional Brumy! Brumy! Já prazer. Prazer em receber-te. Obrigado por teres vindo à hora quente. Jonathan, és português, filho de portugueses, não é?
Sim.
Vamos fazer isso em inglês ou em português?
Penso que é melhor de fazermos em inglês, porque não quero falar mal.
Não, estás muito bem, não te preocupes. So, Brumy.
Yes.
When did you get started with the whole magician bit?
It actually started just in high school. Picked up a couple tricks and I started doing some stuff at lunchtimes for my friends, and word got around and I started getting crowds around me at the tables, and the teachers thought I was like gambling or doing something, and they came over, oh no, he's doing magic, okay, and then kind of took off from there, and just became something of a habit that I picked up and stuck with it over the years.
Did you go for some training, or was this kind of like a hobby that you acquired on your own and went learning the craft more and more as you went on?
It was pretty much more of a hobby. A lot of practice and dedication in front of a mirror. There were places online that you can kind of talk to other magicians in across the world, but it's still a lot of, even in playing music, the same thing, like practicing again and again and again, the same thing.
It's amazing. I think every kid at one point says that he wants to be a magician, and they'll try to pull things out of hats, but to actually go forward and do it, that's amazing. And I saw you at Day of Portugal, Rhode Island, and I was floored. It was truly amazing, these tricks. So that's great. Your father, a lot of the community knows your father. He's played in various bands throughout the years.
Do I look like I'm not sure.
You do. You can tell. I mean,
you can tell.
I wouldn't look at you and say you are his son, but no. Mário Brumy, certamente vocês conhecem de vários projetos, mais recentemente Casa do Galo, Hotline, portanto foram conjuntos que ele pertenceu. Baixista, não é? Tu também tocas viola baixo. You also play bass. We'll see a little bit of that later on in the program. So, what do you have for us? Let's get started with something.
I brought a little bit of a three-course meal, if you will, here today.
We're making turkey, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly. So, as we all know, it's a Portuguese tradition when you come on a show to give an orange to the host. So, that'll be for you a little later.
Thank you. Delicious.
But first, we're going to do a quick trick here that I like to call the embarrassed card usually, but we can make it make a card stand out basically. Okay. So. I want you, I'll just go over here, I suppose. Reach in, you can choose any card.
Any card?
Take 2 if you want to choose the better of the 2. I just want to make sure it's a complete random choice.
We're going to take one here. Okay.
Perfect. I'll turn away so you can show the camera.
All right.
Home.
So let's show this. Hold on one second.
So that's perfect. Let's put a mirror back here so I can see.
You like that? The mirror back here. Quando estão aí a ver em casa a carta, portanto, pronto, vou arrumar. All right, sir.
All set.
We're good.
Put it towards the middle, please.
All right. Let me see if I remember the card.
Yeah, don't forget about it. I need you to remember it especially. So a lot of times magicians find the card, but this time I'm going to have your card actually find itself. So I want you to imagine that your card's going to stand out in the deck, somehow make itself known, okay?
Okay.
So when you do that and we go through, we'll actually see one of the cards is standing out here.
Okay.
So real quick, what was the card that you picked just now?
It was 5 of diamonds.
5 of diamonds. That one here? So real quick, a little teaser right there. Hold out your hands. I want you to actually choose a different card. I want to use the same one here.
Right.
So put your other hand on top. This time I'm going to shuffle through the cards like this, and whenever you want, just say stop, because you have your hands full right now. Right.
Stop.
Right there, you want to put that one back or that?
Put that one back.
Put that one back? All right. So there's your card?
No.
Oh, that's the new card.
Oh, that's the new card. I'm sorry. Okay.
So same thing for at home as well. That's going to be the new card.
Okay.
Perfect. Now, same idea. I want you to imagine that your card's going to stand out.
Okay.
Okay. And when we do that, when we go through the cards again, we're going to find one of the cards. Unless I messed up on TV here. Oh, no. I know what happened with this one. So the second time, the card wanted to make itself known so much that it actually jumped out of the deck into your hands.
Really?
So let's see what we have over here.
Let's check that out. Wow, that's amazing. Senhoras e senhores, fantástico. Vamos a ver. Exatamente a mesma.
Yeah, this has been used a couple times. I've tricked people sign cards, so.
But that's quite amazing. Congratulations.
You can keep that if you want to have it for the show. I don't know, put it on the wall of oddities. Oh, perfect.
There we go.
Excellent.
There we go. Wow, that is great. I'm still trying to figure out why I have an orange on my desk. Was that really a gift? Am I going to eat this?
All right. It'll be a gift in a second.
Excellent. How was it growing up Portuguese, Brumy?
Well, I grew up in Somerville, so like there's a lot of Portuguese kids around me. I actually had a little group of friends in high school. We always used to stand in front, before classes start, just kind of talk to each other, see what's going on. It was nice to have that community, growing up, and always like you said, my father has been involved in the music scene as well. So going to festas and being involved in that as well, and really learning my culture from the inside out has been amazing upbringing. So
and. Who are some of your influences in magic? Let's start with that question, and then we'll move on to my idea here.
I actually got to see one of my biggest influences live when he came to Boston. David Blaine came here recently, and he did phenomenal. His magic's on. I don't know if I can call my stuff magic after seeing what he can do. He's absolutely amazing. But there's other magicians as well that I follow on YouTube. There's Chris Ramsey, who's amazing. He's from Illusionist. There's Alex Pandrea. There's Xavier Rudd. A lot. There's Shin Lim has been amazing. You've probably seen him on Penn and Teller is another one too as well. But yeah, there's amazing talent out there. I'm happy to see new ideas coming forth. There was an older magician as well from Japan that I used to follow called Tsuru Takayama, and he was absolutely phenomenal. I mean, some of the tricks he did, I can't even think of how he did this thing where he took a fish, split it in half, put it back together, and then put it on his hand, poured some water on it, and the fish was alive again. I can't do that. That's some miracle stuff that I haven't learned just yet. I have to go to Hogwarts for that, I think. But
after eating a nice bouquet dinner, you'll be able to bring the fish back to life after that. Well, so, Jonathan, this started as a hobby, but it's something you take a little more serious now. I know you do some performances. Where do you want to go from here? Is this something that you're looking to do in the future, more on a full-time basis, or do you just want to keep it as a hobby?
I mean, I'm open for kind of whatever comes my way. Like I said, I love just to perform in general. So whether it be with magic, magic with music. I also do poetry as well.
Wow.
So I love being in an expressive community and supporting other people who are also putting themselves out there and putting their talents and their hard work and the hours of dedication they put into it. It's just, I love being part of that whole industry, that whole scene. It's just been really inspiring for me.
Excellent. To talk a little bit about your roots, so we know your father, but where is your father from exactly? Was he born here, or?
He was not. He was actually born in Angola.
Angola?
Yes. So.
And your mom is Portuguese as well?
Yes, she's from Terceira.
Terceira.
Yes.
Great island. I knew I liked you for something. So. No, very good. So you have the Angola Terceira mix there, and somewhere out of there magic came about.
Probably from that mix, exactly. Get that African, European kind of magic going on.
Excellent. So what else do you have for us here tonight?
I got a little something that, if you don't mind coming across over here,
all right,
I need you to...
All right.
So usually I do this with a couple different
people. Do you need me to sit down? Do we?
Yeah, here. I'll push over a little bit here. So usually I do this with multiple people. Whoops, before I break that.
Watch that. We need that for the turkey later.
But what I'm going to have you do, I have a common piece of paper over here. I want you to put it behind your back, and you can choose whatever hand, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter if I know what hand it's in or not. Okay. We're going to use it to basically pick a card.
Okay.
So come out with your hands closed, and then put out one finger on each like this. Now I want you to put your fingers down on any two cards you want on there, and try and drag them off the platter. I don't want to. Perfect. I don't want to reach in because I'll be like, oh, you put the card there.
So just drag them off the platter,
Perfect,
right? Just
like that.
Okay.
Now, if you want, you can choose more cards, or we can stick with the two that you have there.
I'll stick with the two.
All right. So put the ball of paper on the card that's lower. So whatever hand has the ball of paper, put that on top of the card, please.
Okay.
So we're going to use that real quick. So we're going to take this, and we're going to put it in here.
Okay.
Right? I'm going to come back to that. And just to show that all the cards are different, in case you think, oh, all the cards are the same, flip over this card that you did not choose from the hand.
Okay.
And if you want, flip a couple more cards just to make sure that they're all different
just here. Show
just a needed diamonds.
At home. Let me see what camera's being used there. All right. So we're showing
So that's not the card that he chose.
Nope. So we're
So
putting
go ahead,
that,
yep,
and
flip
then
a couple more just to show that
couple
they're
more.
you know, regular
Let's
deck
see.
of cards here.
Got. All right.
I like red cards, huh?
I guess so.
Perfect,
A
yeah.
lot of
Oh
red
man,
cards,
you
so
got,
well.
you got a flush over here.
All right. So there's.
So, I had you choose this ball of paper, and it wasn't a random ball of paper, actually. If we open it up real quick, this is actually a prediction for what card I thought you were going to pick out of that pile of cards here.
Portanto, aí neste papel, aparentemente, está pronto, aquilo que ele pensa que é o cartão que eu escolhi e que agora está dentro da caixa.
So I have here 7 of hearts. Don't clap yet. So,
Okay.
I don't want to touch the card. I want you to take the card case and take the card out that you picked.
Take the card out that I picked. So, right here.
Yep.
And you want me to flip over the card
Please.
and see if, wow. Wow. You know, I'm going to hire you for a full-time gig on this show.
I would love to. Absolutely.
But that's amazing. Very good. Congratulations.
So again, it's fun with multiple people too, because you get everyone in a circle, everyone's
course.
picking cards, so I like to get
Estão
people
a ver,
involved.
senhoras e senhores, qualquer coisa de incrível. Exatamente. Sem saber o cartão que ia escolher ou a carta que ia escolher, aqui está, mesma coisa. E já vimos que todas as cartas são diferentes aqui. Finally,
Yeah,
a couple of black cards. So,
It's on an all-red deck.
excellent, excellent. Can I go back to my desk?
Yes,
or,
please. Thank you so much.
My
Round of applause for
I'm not
Ricardo as well.
good on this side of the couch. Better on this side. So, all right. No, that was awesome.
You want to
Very
take a
good.
sip of water?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Please do. If you want scotch, we can arrange for that.
Oh, actually, that'd be
Very good.
Ooh.
So,
that's strong water.
how do your friends react to the fact that you do this?
I get the duality of it. I get a lot of, oh, that's really cool. And, magic, come on, man, like, it's so lame. But then you do a couple tricks and it's like, oh, but how'd you do that, though? Seriously, how'd you do that?
Is there anyone that you found impossible to make believe what you do?
Those people are actually a lot of fun to perform for. So I've actually, sometimes, I'm still up and coming, so I'll make a mistake once in a while. So I've had a couple people call me out and be like, oh, I saw how you did that. And those people actually kind of appreciate, because then it's like, hey, listen, you're a very perceptive person. You must be into like some kind of, advanced field, but you're definitely a little bit harder to trick. So this next trick I'm going to do just for you. I want you to see if you can see what I'm doing this time. But this next one I'm going to do just for you. And it makes them feel a little bit more like, they were in that combative, like, I saw what you did, and they're expected to be like, no, that's not how I did it. But it's like, to return and say, no, you know what, you're right, I'm still learning, but you're a very perceptive person. This next one I'm going to do just for you. And that way it gets them, oh, okay, that's all right. It smooths everything over a little bit. So.
To talk a little bit about the music, what instrument do you play?
My main instrument is bass, but I like to mess about on piano, drums. I sing as well, so
Wow.
I like to keep it fresh.
Oh, wow. So, was your father an influence for you in the fact of playing music and being involved in the music scene, or?
Absolutely. I mean,
Do you belong to any band, or?
Currently, I'm part of a couple cover bands I play with up in New Hampshire. They're called Jessica's Jam Band. We have a couple venues in like Nashua and in Hudson, New Hampshire.
Yeah.
But I was part of a couple original projects that unfortunately disbanded for whatever reason, but I would love to get back into a more original kind of setup as well. And covers are awesome, but I love creating something from scratch. It's just a whole nother vibe to it, man.
Maybe you should
It's
just
hard to
start something
explain.
on your own, mix magic with a band, do something completely
I've been
different.
thinking about that, absolutely, to kind of get the two together. That'd
Have
be awesome.
a woman in a bikini pop out of a guitar. Imagine that.
I'll get to work on that for you.
See that? Not for me. I mean, not for me. No, but very good, and congratulations on your talents, and
Thank you
can't
so
wait
much.
to hear you perform here as well.
I'm excited
on the
as well.
music side. So,
Yes, I'm excited.
we have any more tricks, or are we?
Yes, I think we should make do with that orange that we have over here
So the
for you.
orange is finally coming into play.
Yes, yes,
So
it
I
is.
can't actually eat it.
Oh, you can, absolutely, in a second. We can definitely
in a
have you.
second.
So
it is an orange. So
Real quick again to show all the cards are different here. Make sure I don't know if the cameras can see.
Está. It's that camera right there,
Oh,
so you
perfect.
might want to just.
There we go.
Exactly.
So for this one, all I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle down the cards like this.
Okay.
And I want you to say stop anywhere in the middle.
All right. Stop.
Right there.
Okay.
Sure?
Yep.
Can't take it back afterwards.
All right, no problem.
All right. Oops. So real quick, we're going to show the card. So we can see it.
All right, I see it.
I'm not going to look at the thing so I can't see it.
I think they can see it there at home. I have a hard time seeing far away, but I do believe so. But Floriano there is zooming in on the card so that
Perfect.
people can see it. All right, we got it.
Perfect.
So-
Now, I want you So just make sure I didn't change the card.
All right.
I want you to actually push the card in the deck yourself, please.
All right.
Okay, perfect. And we'll even give the deck a nice shuffle, so we'll lose it all the way in the middle. Just like that. And if we go through, your card has actually already vanished from the deck.
Okay.
If we go through here, can I use your table?
Sure,
here?
absolutely.
If we go through, again, King of Hearts, I don't know why it's at the end again. There we go, and the King of Clubs. But there's no other kings here. So I assume your card was the King of Spades?
Yes.
Correct. So this is a knife. Real quick, can I see the orange, please?
It's the end of what I can, ladies and gentlemen. Acabou.
I might make a little mess on you.
That's okay. We'll have you clean it afterwards.
Perfect.
Pronto, isto é uma laranja, senhoras e senhores. Até já está a pingar aqui. É mesmo uma laranja. Lá vai o
Just want to
sumo.
open the top for me, please?
Okay. And
Pull, 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 pull. Boom. There's a card in the middle.
oh boy. Oh wow. Yeah. So I'm assuming you want me to open the card here.
If you don't mind, please.
All right, senhoras e senhores.
It might be a little wet.
Aqui está. Vamos abrir. Vamos aqui abrir a carta, é isso mesmo, no centro da laranja, a carta que eu escolhi. Fantástico. Congratulations, man. That was
Thank you so much.
very good.
Thank you so much.
Keep it up and come back soon with more tricks.
I'll come back with that guitar trick for you.
And, yeah, let's do the guitar trick. So, what are you going to play for us here tonight, Jonathan? Brumy.
No.
Now you're going to be Jonathan.
So it's going back to the original. I have a little original bass solo piece for you guys. It uses a technique called tapping. So I'm sure you've seen people pluck the bass like this, which is I love playing like that as well. You've seen the slap bass. There's another technique where you kind of use the neck of the guitar as a piano of sorts and kind of hit the frets that you want to play. So I have a little bit of an original piece that I want to play for you guys, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. I mean, it's a fun little tune. So
excellent. If you had to pick somewhere to be 10 years from now, professionally, what would you be doing?
I mean, if I could, I would mix the magic and music together, honestly. But I mean, as much as I love magic, there's something about music, my friend. I love music. But again, it's the both of them together. If I can figure out something original to do with the both, that would be ideal. Absolutely.
Excellent, Jonathan. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Então, senhoras e senhores, vamos então ouvir o talento musical de Brumy, ou seja, de Jonathan Brum, que vai atuar e que fez estes truques fantásticos para nós aqui esta noite. E agora sim, é a música que vai falar mais alto. Senhoras e senhores, Jonathan Brum. Muito bem. Amazing, amazing.
Thank you so much.
Jonathan Brum aqui, Brumy, o ilusionista ali. Portanto, senhoras e senhores, assim chegamos ao final de mais uma Hora Quente. Voltaremos amanhã com muito mais para si. Não se esqueçam de mandar as tais selfies com ir a vê-lo para poder ganhar os 4 ingressos. Boa noite e até amanhã, se os quiser. Tchau, tchau.